Murtom15, what are your opinions of the actual... Oh, sorry, that was the question we asked before. Sorry about that. What are a couple things that set the multiplayer beta above Uncharted 2? Uncharted 2's multiplayer, sorry, more specifically.
I'll follow you while you do it, Scotty Lowe. Scott Lowe's about to use his infinite ammo thing. He doesn't realize I've been doing that left and right because I'm getting so many kills, but whatever.
I think one of the things that really stands out just watching the game is how much more vertical the maps are. You know, there seems to just be a lot more platforming in this game. Not that the platforming's like, you know, perfect or anything like that. I mean, obviously this is a third-person action game. You're not meant to be able to jump around fluidly and stuff like that. But with that said, you know, the main game is very much like the co-op maps seem to be in that you're climbing a lot, you're jumping a lot. There's verticality and levels in which to explore, to assault people from above or below. I think it's kind of cool. And that existed to an extent among Thieves, but I don't think nearly to the extent it exists in...
Totally, right. Like, you totally see that. Hold on, I gotta get this guy. Get out, jerk. Oh god, he's dropped a grenade! Yeah, I think there's that, the polish of it. I mean, just the fact that I think it looks better. I think it plays better. There's little fixes, like I hated, you know, having to stop and pick up grenades. Now I just run over grenades and I kind of get them. That's great.
That is a pretty cool feature.
And you obviously still run into weapons that you already have to get ammo, right? But you still need to press triangle to pick up weapons to swap them out, correct?
Yeah.
And you still only are allowed to have one big and one small weapon, so it's not, you can't match up any two assault rifles or anything like that. You need to have a small, like a pistol or a small shotgun or whatever, and then a machine gun.
Yeah, you have a handgun and then you have a long gun kind of thing.
So here's a funny one. James969, Beyond, he says.
Beyond!
What do you think of the maps and how are they... Wait, how many are there in the final game? Sorry. I'm loving the variation, he says.
I don't think we know how many are going to be in the final game. I mean, I assume that these are based on in-game, single-player portions of the game. I mean, we've seen the chateau plenty of times. At E3, we, you know, and right before E3, we saw plenty of the airfields. So those are obviously in the single-player portion of the game. So I assume there's going to be, you know, depending on how long the game is, how many areas there are. You know, there could be, you know, a dozen. I don't know. I mean, that's all conjecture right now.
Yeah,
all I know is that
they haven't announced
I
that,
think
so we don't
three
want to go there.
I think there are like 3 in the. In the beta right now.
Are there?
Yeah,
there's the 2 today, and then they add one extra?
Yeah, I think there's one extra for some of the like the modes.
Oh god, oh god.
So I'm sorry, we don't have a specific answer to that question.
That's all right. So moving on to the next question. Ashwise Gamgee, how far does the customization go in the Uncharted 3 beta?
If we get out of here in time, I'll show you, but I think we're running low. But basically, you get a character that you want, and then you can add hats, sunglasses, gloves, shirts, stuff along those lines. Just kind of change it out that way.
And plus, obviously, all the booster customization.
Yeah, that's the big.
You can spend money that you earn in the game. Obviously, you see in the corner, the left corner of the screen.
Right.
They're earning money as they kill and pick up treasures, and that can be spent on both permanent and temporary boosters. So there's quite a bit of, I'd say there's more customization in this game than there are in
Totally. And that's the thing I think about, especially compared to Uncharted 2, is that you feel like you have more ownership over these characters as far as like, okay, I want to make this my skill set, I want to make this my booster set. You get to save different loadouts so that you can change them on the fly, you can customize them, name them whatever you want to name them. Even here, I can jump in and, well, I think it's in multiplayer, I can jump in, or competitive multiplayer, jump in, change my loadout, be ready to go.
Cool. Dakota Lee Baird, have you found any interesting Easter eggs in the beta?
No, I love the names of all the medals. You know what I mean? Like Drake's on a plane. That's pretty awesome when you win. You get that medal when you are the team that lands with the plane intact or whatever.
And that's on the airfield. Yeah. The medals seem to be one of the coolest parts about the online experience, because I mean, obviously you and I are obsessed with trophies and we like to see those pop, but this is kind of like a more moderate excitement you get when you see one of these medals pop, and obviously there's many different ways to earn them.
Yeah, it makes you feel good. You know, I mean, like I said, it's a carrot to stick. Just like this is, oh crap, somebody's dead.
I mean, that seems to be more with what's happening with online shooters too. They're giving you more of a reason to play, more of a reason to stick around. You're leveling up your character, you're finding things. It's not just going on and killing people arbitrarily for no reason. I mean, those days are dead, I think. And games like this kind of prove it.
It does make you feel like you're doing something good.
Oh man.
This is bad news.
Here's a good question. How do those kill streaks like rewards work from DeathCrow47?
One more time, sorry.
Sorry. How do those kill streaks like rewards work?
Oh, it's just monitoring what you're doing in the game. So like if I'm, when I kill 2 people at once, like really close, I get that double kill one. There's the triple if I nail somebody right away. The whole game is, watching and telling you what you're doing and keeping track of what exactly is happening. I think our whole team's dead right now, by the way. Good job, Scott Lowe. I'm coming for you, my ass.
Well, now you can explore the menus and stuff like what you were saying.
Maybe. We'll see.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
you guys
I
respawn.
think we still have lives left.
Yeah, right. And the lives are collected by the team, right? So it's not like they're not associated to each
Correct.
other.
You have a pool of 10 lives.
So you can have someone just totally tank the team.
Totally, yeah.
I like those kind of games with consequences where you kind of feel angry at someone on your team. I was playing Fear 3.
You like breaking up friendships, I see.
Yeah, on Fear 3, it's like, it's the same thing with some of those, like, you get a little angry at some of the people. And every once in a while, you're that person.
We're still in oh, jeez, we are getting pwned. Beyond. We gotta get to this thing. We're doing Siege. We're not even getting credit for these buildings.
This is probably going to be one of the last few questions. Brutal Homer, how's the matchmaking, and are you being matched up with similar skill players?
It didn't look like you were, actually, because when we were in matchmaking, you were the highest ranked by far. I think everyone was in single digits. You obviously are level 10, of 25. It seemed like a lot of people are 1, 2, 3, a few higher ones. So it doesn't seem like they're matching you up. Maybe they will in the regular game match you up to people that are
when the pool of players is probably bigger. You're right. You figure everybody else is, a lot of people are just starting. We're playing it at somewhat off hour.
That's true. And yeah, and obviously the game didn't work well yesterday, so a lot of people are getting started today. They read the internet, they read the forums, they read the PlayStation blog, they read IGN, Greg.
Yeah, of course.
And they know that things aren't working well, but now they are, so everyone's getting up to speed. But for the time being, it doesn't seem like it's really matching you up with people that are at equal skill.
And what is your opinion of the co-op modes and and the other co-op modes, he says. What do you guys think of the co-op mode and the other co-op modes?
See, this is fun. Like, I like the fact that it's constantly changing. Right now, I'm not enjoying the fact that we're all just getting picked off one by one.
It's getting hard. I mean, it's definitely
getting harder for sure.
You were doing really well for a while.
Yeah.
And I like these little zones, like you said, where you have to be within these zones to collect kills and money and experience for, basically credit for getting any of the kills you have, which is kind of a nice idea.
Yeah.
You have plenty of cover to work with,
right?
but
yeah.
But the co-op seems cool. Like we said, like co-op seems to be fun. It seems to be the real draw for, maybe gamers like Greg and I who don't really like getting online with big lobbies of people and playing. I think that's probably the most intriguing part of the online offering. Because, deathmatch, team deathmatch, you get that in a lot of games, and that's obviously fun in a lot of games, but this seems to be a little different, which is cool.
This is getting insane. Oh my god.
All right, so I think this is pretty much.
We're signing off?
Yeah.
Right. I gotta finish this match to get credit for all my kills, so I'm gonna keep playing.
Anyways, as we're winding down, thanks a lot, guys. For more, no. Oh.
What's wrong?
We won't. No, it's the teleprompter's not moving.
Well, what do you care? Doesn't matter. Look at, we're staying with it.
We're keeping with it.
We'll do it live. We're doing it live.
The ride shield. I don't like the ride shield very much.
You don't like the ride
shield?
shield?
Not in the old. It feels very cumbersome.
Current affairs? Did you like the current affairs?
I did like the current affairs. I don't know what that has to do with the ride shield, though, that was on the ground.
I thought you said the Riley show.
Oh,
I didn't know what the hell you're saying.
No.
Okay.
Bill O'Reilly's fine.
Got your Mario's over here.
He's from Long Island. We like Bill O'Reilly.
Okay. All right, now I gotta survive. Gold rush now again. We are down to 1 life, Colin. Do you know 1 life to live, as they say?
I know, that is what they say. Who's gonna lose it? That's the real question. So who are you gonna blame?
Here we go. Oh,
here's the one-handed. He's got an Uzi going.
Oh, I couldn't kill it.
That's so awesome. Sully's amazing. And no rope burn. He doesn't even care. He's gonna pick up the treasure with the hand he just slid down the rope on.
Oh my gosh, it's getting out of control here.
So we have Harrison Foster. I guess we'll just
Harrison Foster. I know him.
Yeah, we'll answer another question. What's your favorite taunt animation? Mine will definitely be the kiss.
The kiss is pretty good. Oh, there's a good one that I screwed up. You can throw back grenades this time if you time it right in this little meter. I got out of there because I got 1 life to live.
You do have 1 life to live. So are the taunts specific to the skins that you're playing as, or do you?
No, you have them all there.
Okay. And which one's your favorite?
I use the yes animation. This one. I just think it looks dumb. So
Yeah,
it looks like Liquid Snake, so I'm like, all right, that's fine.
Yeah, it does.
Brother! Oh, hold on. See? Brother!
Yeah, just in terms of general animation, the Sully jump is pretty classic.
You're doing good work over there, Naughty Dog. All right, now. It's getting close. We got a minute 30 left. 1 life to live.
Why don't you just
there you go. Look at it. We're all celebrating. Yeah! It's a taunt off. We're just going to get all killed by 1 grenade right now.
Yeah.
Just run the clock.
That's another siege one. Yeah, we should just try to run the clock. I don't know how it works, though. This will be interesting. If we don't complete it, I'm not sure if we get credit for it if we fail.
That would, well, even if you fail, you probably still get the experience and the money, right?
No, I don't
No?
think so.
That
In
would
the
suck.
old Uncharted or Uncharted 2 co-op, if you got killed, you lost all the money you had.
Wow, I don't remember that. That's crazy.
It sucked. That's why we stopped playing co-op. We're like, well, this is hard, and I just wasted all my time. I'm not leveling up. Oh, okay.
I wonder if they're gonna have more online trophies to compel us to play online a little bit more as well.
I hope not. I liked a lot what they did because you figure they added so much so many DLC trophies after that. Ah, help me, Scotty Lowe. After, if you remember, ladies and gentlemen, the Uncharted 2 trophies were just, all right, play a game online, try this, do that, blah blah blah, and you were done. And then they added a whole bunch of DLC. So like, I have a platinum in Uncharted, but I only have like 75% of the trophies
Right.
now.
Yeah,
I like
that's
that.
right,
That was fine because I don't want to go on and try to be like Killzones were ridiculous, right? Like, be #1 for a week or whatever. Be in the top 1%
that's
was
nuts.
one of them. It's like, man,
Yeah, I don't like
guys.
the games with like, completely unattainable trophies.
Yeah, I wanna feel like I'm doing something, and that's what was great about Uncharted is like there's the one for getting like, they come right at you. Help me, Scott Lowe behind you. I don't know why I'm covering the side of my mouth. Oh
Run.
God! It's getting bad in here. It's getting. Oh God! Scott Lowe, help me!
1 second.
Oh God!
It's over.
Time up. All right, we still got credit for that. Good. Okay.
We
Yeah,
still
go
have
ahead.
room for
Choke
one more
me.
question, guys.
Sure, of course.
Yeah?
Sure, of course.
Okay.
Now I can actually look at you and talk to you. How you
Oh,
doing,
hey,
man? Good
how's
to
it
see you.
going? Are there any new weapons? Which and if the new ones are any good?
Yeah, there's that new Gall, right? Is that what I've been calling it?
Yeah, let me see. I'm gonna look up these
You're
specific.
gonna look them up? I'm still sticking with the AK-47. It's familiar. I like it. I feel like it gives me enough zoom that I can get somebody off. Like I said, the reticule changed. So like when you go in close now and you get a couple shots, it turns to the X to let me know I'm hitting. There's bloodshot. It's doing what I want it to do.
And Gmaul is the
That's basically the fail, right? Or the fall
FAL
or whatever, I
rifle,
don't know.
burst rifle. Yeah.
These are all words I just was like, oh, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We play video games.
Yeah, whatever. I don't
All right,
remember words.
so looks like we wound down a bit
Oh, we're
there.
done? Okay.
Thanks, guys, for more on Uncharted 3. Keep it locked to IGN. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Beyond.